What's up, guys? This is King Dave first once again, and I want to say you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, what we're having today is very simple and very fast. Is how to trade futures contract on Binance mobile app. Most persons must have been hearing about futures and probably didn't know how to trade it on Binance. Okay, so this is what we'll be talking about today. Then before we proceed, of course, most of you knew I actually have a mobile robot that works for Boomandcrash and also for Volatility. Okay, and most persons over the month that they've been using it, they are quite very profitable. You don't have to do anything. It kind of give you a notification on your smartphone, like a normal WhatsApp message. Then all to do is just go to your chart and place trade. You don't have to do any analysis or anything. It works for your smartphone. No laptop is required, just your smartphone. Just kind of place trade. Just gonna give notification if to buy or to sell on Crash and Boom, and also for volatilities. Okay, so if you want to check the videos on how it works, check the description on this video to see the videos on how it works. I'll be putting a link in the description. All right, so without wasting time, let's go straight to this business, which is how to trade futures contract on Binance mobile app. Okay, it's very simple. This is the Binance application on your smartphone. So you just have an account with Binance. Make sure you verify your account. It's very simple to verify your account. Like mine here is verified. As you can see, it's verified. So you can always verify your account with just a few details, probably your government ID card or any official ID card. Then the verification process is very fast. Within an hour, you are verified. Okay, so after that, you definitely going to fund your account with USDT. Okay, so from this chart here, you can see the down menu. You see we have home, market, trade, features. So because you want to deal with features, you go to features. These are the platform, the interface look like on features. So we'll be talking about USDT, and because we're talking about USDT, yeah. So we'll be choosing this this first one here. The second one is for BNB, but we'll be talking about this USDM. Okay, so the very first thing you have to do is to transfer your money from your spot wallet to your features. It's very simple to do that. Just you go to this this USDT. You just come to this USDT. You see this left side. You see this arrow here. You click on it. Then from here you can see you have spots to your USDM features. Okay, and because you actually deal with just USDT alone. Okay, so I want to transfer just $15. I have about $70 there. Just transfer $15 to your features. Okay, all right, now you can see the money is available as 15 USD dollars. The next thing is to choose the kind of market you want to trade on. Okay, at the top left, you can see markets. You click on it, you can see your favorite. Most times I like to trade BTC and Litecoin. Those are my main favorites I like to trade on. Most times I like to trade ETC. but not often. But I like to trade BTC. So let's pick BTC USDT, and there are other trades as well you can trade on. You can check here, you can see many trades you can pick on. But me, I would love to just pick on to explain more on BTC USDT. Okay, as you can see, this is BTC USDT. Now, the next thing you need to understand is this isolated and cross. Please, our advice, always make sure that you are on isolated, not on cross. Let me explain why. In isolated mode, it's going to use only the money you are using to trade alone. If the market goes against you, you lose only what you are trading with, not all what is available on your USDT. But if you use cross and you keep losing, it's going to use the available balance to serve the trade. And if that means it's a very huge risk, because you're going to lose all your capital. So it's advisable that you make use of isolated. So it's going to make use of what you are using to trade currently. So if anything happens to the trade and you tend to lose your trade, you're going to lose what you are trading with. But if you're using cross mode, it's going to make use of the available balance to serve the trade, like to use the trade. Okay, so our advice, you should always be in isolated. All right, then again, we have leverage. Please, no matter what, do not exceed 10x leverage. Don't exceed 10x average. If you're on 10x leverage, it means that you only lose your money if BTC goes below 10%. Okay, why 5x leverage means you only lose your money, your trade, if only BTC drops by 20%, which is still possible. But if you're on 20, it means you lose the trade if BTC drops by 5%, which is very, 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 it is very, very possible. So our advice, don't exceed 10x. Okay, and that makes you exceed 10x, that means you are gambling. That's just the fact. You just want to gamble with your money. So our advice, you can be within the range of 5 and 10. Okay, so in this aspect, I'll be on 5x leverage, meaning that before you lose your trade, BTC must have dropped by 20%. All right, which is quite, though it's possible actually, but the chances are very low. So meaning that you always be in profit. Okay, so that's that. And to know when, if you have to buy or you have to sell, you just kind of do small analysis, a very small analysis actually. You come to the chart at this top right, you see the candle button, you click on it. Okay, this actually requires someone that has at least a small knowledge of trading before. Okay, so this is I'll be using M15 time frame as a small case study to just explain briefly. Of course, if you want to know how to trade price action and everything, you can always come to me to get how to trade properly. But most times what I normally use is just a candlestick formation. Okay, like in this aspect, you can if you check this trade, you can see this candle after a very massive long sell. This is M15 time frame. Of course, you should be expecting that you should be expecting at least few buy. Okay, just is few way to just explain that. But there are many ways you can actually still get your formation You can use hammer candle, you can use candlestick formation and the likes. But briefly, most times when you have, let me look for, you can go to my YouTube channel, and I might have what we call power candle. Trying to locate the candle actually. So you to know when to place trade or buy is actually depends on small analysis. Okay, and to do a small analysis. Of course, yeah, if you check this aspect here, you've seen a series of buy. Of course, you should be expecting a series of sell. This is just a simple way to just have a glance through of how to place trade. But there are many factors, there are many ways. That depends on your trading ability. Okay, let's leave that alone. So now BTC has actually dropped to 50.49, and I'm very sure it's going to go back to either 52 or 53. Okay, so if you want to place a buy, you can see here, you can choose how much you want to buy on BTC. I can set it, if I use one, okay, let me just use in this aspect, you can use the percentage of what you want to trade with, be it, but I would advise go with either 30% or 50%, not 50, at most 30 of your capital. Okay, you can do that to know how much you are going to buy. Okay, let's say I want to buy 0.01. I can also put it manually. Sorry, let me 0.1. Okay, I think the least I can get is 0.01, and in this aspect, the cost is going to cost me is 9.88 USDT. So if I actually click on buy, okay, I just click on buy, so you can check it here on your, so the market actually is currently selling, sorry, it's currently working now, isolated. You can always adjust your leverage. You can also set a stop loss, because most times you can have you can have a sharp increase or sharp decrease. So it's good to always have a stop loss. So in this aspect, I will lose this trade only if BTC drops to 39,000 USDT dollars, which is very, very not that possible. Though it's possible actually, but it's very, very, very rare. Okay, so that's why it's good to use 5x leverage. Okay, so with this, of course I'll be in profit. I was being profit. So this is just a few ways to just explain to you guys on how to trade features. You can always put a stop loss. You can put a stop loss in case you want to have a trigger price, probably, and also a take profit. That when you get to this price, you should close the trade for you. Okay, so that's that. Once again, if you are wanting to learn more about trading, you can just come to my WhatsApp contact. My WhatsApp contact is on my description. And if you want the mobile robot to place trades for you without doing any analysis, you can always reach me on my WhatsApp contact on the description below. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.